Two of the giants of the world of professional wrestling. Two of the new faces of international championship wrestling. I call them the Soul Patrol. We've got here Thunderbolt Patterson and the big guy Ernie Ladd.
Yeah, well, look here, man. They've called me a whole lot of things, you know. But the main thing about this whole thing is IWA. It's a new thing. Now, there's a whole lot of people that haven't had the opportunity to see me because I haven't had the chance to get around there. You know, I couldn't get there. But I hear a lot of people here in this area talking about, hey, I'm this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to get this and what have you. Now, everybody is out there for one thing, to make that dollar. Can you dig? Now, the people out there is in for a treat because all of those people out there, I have seen them. I'm talking about like Rip Hawk, Bulldog Brow, the Mongols and whatever. These is international people getting together. Can you dig what I'm talking about? And, hey, all of these people think that they're going to come right out here and just walk all over top of people. Well, it ain't quite that simple because I feel that, if I could just talk to y'all like I want to.
Well, I'd like to say something to the big guy right now, T-Bolt, Mr. Ernie Ladd.
Well, you know, he's kind of summing up quite well as far as I'm concerned. You know, you got to bring some meat to get some meat. I think Bolt's got enough meat and I have enough meat. And when you come, don't come for no Sunday school meeting. Come for a brawl. We come to do a little bit of any and everything they want to do. You know, if they want to have a hoedown where everybody just get down and get a little bit of it all. You know, name it, we'll claim it. Like one rich man told another and said he had enough money to build a fence around the world 3 foot tall. Another man told him he had the money to buy it if he built it. So any wrestler want to come out with a few dirty tricks. If they want to get down that way, it's quite all right, you know. When you go to church, anybody might shout. You don't know what old good sister or brother might shout. But any wrestler that steps in that ring, he just stand a chance to get whooped. No horse has been too tough that he couldn't be rode. No brunk's been too tough that he couldn't be thrown. So what I'm saying, I've had a few knots put on my head, but I guarantee you I've passed out more knots than I've received. And for IWA, as Mr. Patterson said, the fans are in for a treat. It's going to be Brother Patterson and Brother Ladd.
Well, when you get the likes of the Mongols, the Love Brothers, Martinez and Apollo, along with the new Samoan stars, the Islanders, and then you get a couple of real professionals like Thunderbolt Patterson and Ernie Ladd, you're seeing the greatest in the world of professional wrestling, and you see it right here on International Championship Wrestling.
To Toronto, you've been there, Thunderbolt, a couple times, but you haven't really been back like you're going to be back. You're just getting warmed up, Thunderbolt, right here in Toronto at the Maple Leaf Gardens. In other words, that old saying, they ain't seen nothing yet.
They ain't seen nothing yet. You know, like, it's the Sheik. You know, it's some things that's going on that it just gets under my skin.
Yeah, and the Sheik is one of them,
and he's one to get on that one nerve that I have. And people, let me tell you something. We're going to get down. I know y'all might look at me in a little, not knowing what's going on here, but you ain't never seen nothing like it before.
They may not know what to expect, but they're going to find out, right?
We're going to get funky.
That's it.
We're going to get funky. We're going to get down. I want y'all to put the names down because I'm going to collect who.
You're going to collect the revenue for him.
Like
the Sheik is number one, though. Let's put him down on your list, number one.
The Sheik is the number one. Then they got a sergeant. Somebody they call sergeant. Then they got a dog. You know, like, hey, man, let me tell you
about him.
Let me tell you something first. Let me tell you what I'm really after. You know, I'm him, but I'm chasing that Sheik all over the world. I got to leave the United States, and I got to, you
got to leave the country to do it.
I am so full. People, I want to tell you something. I mean, I want y'all to bear with me, because when I get down, you ain't never seen nothing funky like this before.
And you're telling the people here in Toronto that if you say the Sheik must fall, he will go down because you mean business and you're going to take care of it. You're going to see it through.
I ain't playing with nothing and nobody. And ain't nobody going to do a... Ooh, I wish I could talk like that.
They ain't going to do anything to you anymore. They've already done all they can do to you.
I have paid my dues. Now I'm going to collect on some of them.
Put it right there.
Solid, brother. We're fought nose to nose. But if we put all that effort together, how we had it apart from each other, ain't two people in the wrestling business that can whoop me and you. Now, I'm asking for your hands.
You got it. You got it.
Oh, that's all I need. You don't
got
have
it.
to say another word.
We're just going to go right now, and we're going to do some kicking. And we get right...
Hey.
When they start talking about, when they start talking about opportunity, was 16 years. 16 years that other organizations have misused not only black people, but everybody. The IWL have given me the opportunity and the dream of a lifetime. This is it. We're breaking the bondage and the chains in professional wrestling. I have the opportunity to go for the world. A dream of a lifetime. And I have been contacted by the IWA officials that to come in here, that we have Louis Select, the troubleshooter. That's so.
Well, boy, it'd be a pleasure for me to referee, and I make sure that you do have your opportunity. And when you do get in that ring, you do your thing and do it right, baby, and nobody else going to stop you from doing it right.
I am doing it for the people, and ain't nobody. Oh, my God. Oh.
For years, I've watched him compete in the ring, and just an outstanding athlete and an outstanding individual, Thunderbolt Patterson. Welcome back, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Gordon. You know, when I look at things like this here, you know, it looks like the same old stuff. I'm glad to be back. I've been going through some real strenuous workout routines now. I'm getting ready for whatever there is. You know, it took me a long time to get to this place, this position.
Hey, wait a minute, man. Let me tell you something. You want to sit here and run your big mouth, that's fine. I was just chased down to Peachtree Street by Rufus R. Jones. But I'm telling you, baby, you ain't gonna make it around here. This place ain't big enough for the first family professional wrestling, and you, baby, you were finished, you were washed up. You and Ole Anderson stood out here several months ago, baby, several weeks ago, whining and crying. You want to hit me, don't you? You want to hit me, don't you? Knock the chip off, baby. Come on, come on.
You got a problem.
Come on, baby.
But I will whoop your...
Oh, no, baby.
Hey, man.
You got
Not here, please.
Everything that you get, I will whoop you and eat you for dinner.
Hey, baby, you got the problem. And it's Jimmy Hart in the first
Mr. Hart, may I
and
suggest you
you
leave,
out here.
sir?
I've got the family watching behind the door, baby.
No,
I suggest you leave, Mr. Hart.
You are through, baby.
People like you
are through, baby.
have problems.
Oh, brother, he does have a problem.
This is a new day. I've been through mess like that from... I'm so full because it all started here. Now he's running up to New York. Now, you know, we talk about New York. You know what that's all about. Well, ain't nobody. You hear what I say? Ain't nobody gonna do a...
Yep, careful.
And I'm full. And whoever you get, you say I've been out a long time. Well, all you got to do is get in the circle, because I will whoop your...
Yep. Yep, I think I know where he's coming from.
I am full, Gordon, and I hate to be like this, because this is... Now, all you people out there, I want all you people to write in, I want you to get involved, because this is a new day. You know how I've been misused, but there is a God. Oh, that's right, because I'm going to touch somebody. Do you hear what I say?
Fair enough, Thunderbolt. I know what you mean, and I know how you mean it.
I'm full, Gordon.
And I'll tell you what.
I'm full, Gordon. People have been trying to stop me for years.
Some dues are coming.
Ooh, I'm full.
Some dues are coming, that is for sure.
All they got
I'll
to
tell
do
you
is touch
what.
me.
Amen.
Touch me and I'll eat.
I got you. Well, a man who is very emotionally charged.
Very much. You know, it's always a pleasure to be here, and it's a pleasure to be here with Ole. I've been back in the back, and I've been listening to that guy run his mouth. He's talking about the mouth of the South. You know, we will show them. We will show them how to touch somebody and just
Look at him.
Oh, look, they're both here together. You know, Gordon, I told you a long time ago, there were a lot of great teams in professional wrestling and music and everything else. There was Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, Abbott and Costello, now Patterson and Anderson together. Look, you're all dressed up, Thunderbolt, with no place to go, baby. This is like the blind leading the bound. Him and Ole Anderson out here.
Let me tell you something.
Tell me, baby.
We will whoop anything that you got between two shoes.
A lot of talk, a lot of hot air, baby.
All you got to do, you run your mouth out, you talk, all you got to do is bring them on. We're talking about facts now.
Yeah.
All you got to do is quit running your mouth and we'll whoop your to death.
You're not impressing me, and you're not impressing. Is he impressing you, Ole Anderson? Let me tell you something, Ole Anderson. This is 1984, not 1954, baby. This is the future in professional wrestling. I can bring anybody, any place, anywhere in here that can whip you, and this man right here. Look at him, all dressed up, but no place to go. Both of you are, man.
You know, there's only one thing I can say when I look at you. I get so a little bit disgusted. I've listened to you.
You want to hit me, don't you? I guess you want to knock this chip off my shoulder. Don't you? Don't you, Ole Anderson? Is that
No,
it
but
right
I
there?
would like to take you.
Uh-oh. He's offering to take him in the ring. And Ole...
You know, you go ahead in the wrestling ring.
I'll sue you.
Hang up there. Shut up for about 5 seconds. Shut up and don't say a word. Ain't now one of you are. You take the wrestler and you go ahead and you throw him in the ring and you wrestle him. But when you got a little weasel like Jimmy Hart, you don't worry about wrestling. You got to give him a message. You got to give him a message that you can take back to your people, right? And so you get the camera right over here. Get this camera.
Wow, brother. Wow. Open-handed slaps and...
I tell you, there's only one thing you can do. You maybe go ahead and insult him. Get him a little bit upset. Get him a little excited. Because I'm excited. And I'll be there. If anybody's going to get in there and try to tell me they're going to run me off or they're going to run Thunderbolt off or anybody else off, I don't care if you're from New York. I don't care if you're from Chicago. I don't care where you're from. The people right here are going to stand for it, and I sure as hell am not going to, and he's not going to. So you get your stuff together. You come on and get us. All right.
All right, there it is.
Get every one of them and line them up, and we'll kick they backside and give them...
Amen to that. And right now, here is a very special word. Later on with...
Look, and I said, hey, I need some help. I said to Thunderbolt, I said to everybody else, you can count on me, and you can count on Gene. And Thunderbolt, that's the way it's going to be. You're going to be looking at the Anderson brothers back in action again, and guys like Kareem and guys like JR, you got to fight fire with fire. Bolt, I gave you my word before. You got my word? That's right. And you got Gene. Gordon Soley. Now, all you people out there, let me tell you something, because this is a deep, deep thing. We're talking about professional wrestling now, and we're talking about something and somebody standing behind you no matter what it is. We ain't talking about no race. We ain't talking about no color. We're talking about professional wrestling, and it's being happening right here now on Georgia Championship from Georgia. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I've been asking for all the time. So y'all come, we're going to kick they...
Yeah, we are. We can't say it either.
Come on,
Well, let's...
Come on,